Donald Trump had his immunity appeal hearing last night, and it definitely didn't go as planned. This was Trump's team's way of delaying the inevitable by arguing through being a former president. Donald Trump could not be tried for his crimes in any capacity, arguing that only if impeached and convicted, something that the Senate has never done to any president, could a president ever be criminally prosecuted. But also contradicting that logic by simultaneously arguing it's double jeopardy since he's been impeached and now is also being tried, so he shouldn't be, so which one is it? The judge took this logic down some pretty wild hypotheticals, and Trump's team was forced to bite the bullet. Here, take a look.
President ordered SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival. That's an official act in order to SEAL Team 6?
He would have to be and would speedily be, impeached and convicted before the criminal prosecution.
What if he weren't? There would be no criminal prosecution, no criminal liability for that?
Chief Justice's opinion in Marbury against Madison and our constitutional tradition and the plain language of the impeachment judgment clause all clearly presuppose that what the founders were concerned about was not.
I asked you a yes or no question. Could a president who ordered SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival who was not impeached, would he be subject to criminal prosecution?
If he were impeached and convicted first. And
so your answer is
no. My answer is qualified yes.
Now, this is obviously the way to follow his logic and show anyone with common sense this doesn't hold up as some sort of blanket immunity. There are limits, but instead, Trump's lawyer just bites the bullet here, and in doing so, kind of gives Jack Smith the exact argument that he's running with, which is like, are we a democracy or a country of kings where the president has this autonomous power and blanket immunity for any crimes he wants to commit? Let's say Joe Biden's last day in office, right? He orders SEAL Team 6 for Trump. And you know how impeachments and trials take forever. Maybe they can't even connect it to him. They don't have hard enough evidence right away. And he leaves office the next day, gets out. The next day, 100% they can connect him to it and know that he did it. Do you really think MAGA is going to be arguing, well, he wasn't impeached, so I guess he's off the hook? No, it's just whatever sounds good for their guy. However preposterous it truly is and not based in reality. But next he goes on to argue how this opens some sort of Pandoras box where anyone can get prosecuted for anything.
To authorize the prosecution of a president for his official acts would open a Pandora's box from which this nation may never recover. Could George W. Bush be prosecuted for obstruction of an official proceeding for allegedly giving false information to Congress to induce the nation to go to war in Iraq under false pretenses? Could President Obama be potentially charged with murder for allegedly authorizing drone strikes targeting U.S. citizens located abroad?
First off, definitely prosecute George Bush. I don't know what you're trying to say there. But second, if this is true, the transverse would also have to be true then, where if Trump gets what he wants, then it opens an avenue for any president to do anything and get away with it no matter what. And third, the difference is pretty clear where two were making official acts with obvious precedents for those acts, whether we agree or not, which I personally do not agree with either. There's the precedents there, and Trump's actions were unprecedented attempts to steal an election. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video, because the only way we become a society is to get cleared.